is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
A reading from the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 18, verses 18 to 20. The people of Judah and the citizens of Jerusalem said, "Come, let us contrive a plot against Jeremiah. It will not mean the loss of instruction from the priests, nor of counsel from the wise, nor of messengers from the prophets. And so, let us destroy him by his own tongue. Let us carefully note his every word. Heed me, O Lord, and listen to what my adversaries say. Must good be repaid with evil, that they should dig a pit to take my life? Remember that I stood before you to speak in their behalf, to turn away your wrath from them." This is the word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 20, verses 17 to 28. As Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took the 12 disciples aside by themselves and said to them on the way, "Behold, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be handed over to the chief priests and the scribes, and they will condemn him to death and hand him over to the Gentiles to be mocked and scourged and crucified, and he will be raised on the third day." Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee approached Jesus with her sons and did him homage, wishing to ask him for something. He said to her, "What do you wish?" She answered him, "Command that these 2 sons of mine sit, one at your right and the other at your left, in your kingdom." Jesus said in reply, "You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I am going to drink?" They said to him, "We can." He replied, "My chalice you will indeed drink, but to sit at my right and at my left, this is not mine to give, but is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at the 2 brothers. But Jesus summoned them and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you shall be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Just so, the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." This is the gospel of the Lord.
Mothers always want to give the best thing to their children. That is how the nature of a mother would be. I can remember how my mother sacrificed a lot for me in my younger days. How he wanted always to give the best version, the best thing. Even if she cooks something, she keeps the best part of it. That is how mothers would work. Today, we find a story where Jesus is being asked by a very loving, faithful mother of John and James, his disciples, "Lord, can you give the best place of heaven to my sons? To one right hand, to one the left hand." The other disciples got irritated, but that is the nature of a loving mother, pleading for her sons the best thing from the Lord, because she knew that the Lord is the Messiah, that the Lord is the owner of heaven. Therefore, she wanted the best place to her sons, the heavenly place, the heavenly place. And to gain this heavenly place, Jesus explains to her and even to the other disciples and asking them, are you ready to drink from the cup that I am going to drink? This is the cup of sacrifice. This is the cup of suffering, pain. This is the cup of shedding blood. Today, Jesus is offering you and me this cup and asking you and me, are you ready to drink this cup? Because you and me, we are striving hard during this season to go forward one step, once again, closer to heaven. Our sole purpose, our sole aim of every abstinence, of every spiritual activity, service that we are engaging in during this season is go closer to the Lord, which means is going closer to heaven. And to go into that purpose, Lord is asking you and me, are you ready to drink this cup? Which means, are you ready to make sacrifices for me? Yes. You may say, Father, I am doing such sacrifices in my life. So, are these sacrifices that you are committed to do, are them for your own sake or are them for the sake of the Lord? That is the question that we need to ask. James and John, they really drank the cup of that blood, of that sacrifice, of that martyrdom, and shed their blood for the Lord, not for themselves. The mother wanted heaven for her sons, but these two sons shed everything for the sake of the Lord. So this season, every sacrifice, every resolution that you have undertaken, let us think during the day, is it for the Lord or is it for my own sake? If we are doing so for our own sake, for my own salvation only, not for the greater good of the Lord, then we need to change our attitude, my dear friends. Let us say to the Lord, Lord, I am ready to drink from your cup. It is for you. It is for your sake. It is for your consolation and for the consolation of the world.